What's up, DLSU SHS?
I am Rian Banzola.
And I am Dania Agustin.
And you're watching Archer Ask,
where we take aim right on target.
We're so glad that all of you are with us as we unfold the latest topics behind the screens.
Honestly, Rian, I am beyond excited for everyone to meet our special guest for today.
Simula pa lamang ng panahon, sa simula kung saan ang araw pa lamang ang bumabangon. Sa mga puting ulap, nakikipaglaro ng tagu-taguan, ngunit ang liwanag nito ay ginto. Likas na mamahalin. Likas kanyang mamahalin. Kahit gaano pa kadilim, kaya hahanapin. Kahit gaano pa kalawak ng mabughaw na karagatan, ika'y yayakapin. Minahal mo ko kahapon, minahal pa rin ako sa kahit anumang hamon. Kaya't hanggang sa dulo ng panahon, ibabalik sa'yo ang lahat ng iyon.
That's right, Danya. With our performing orgs lining up to deliver their respective culminating performances, we are honored to have with us the Animove Dance Group.
De La Salle's group of talented and passionate dancers ready to take on the stage with their upcoming event, Metung Revolucionario.
Now everyone, we won't keep you waiting. Please welcome to your virtual screens Animove's president and production head, Kyuting Kai and Janine Kiambao.
Good day, Kyuting and Janine. Right off the bat, we want to know, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, but actually kind of nervous.
Like you think, I am feeling a bit nervous too, but I'm very excited to hear it.
Don't worry, ladies. We got you right covered there. So yeah, heading on right on target, shall we? Let's proceed with the questions we and many of our archers want to ask.
Since we are all curious, your production is entitled Metung Revolucionario. Can you kindly explain to us what the name of the performance means?
So, Metung Revolucionario is actually the Kapampangan translation for the Filipino phrase isang revolutionary, or in English, a revolutionary. So this pertains to how our dance film protagonist, Isabella del Rosario, was revolutionary himself because he helped the Katipunan fight for independence against the Spaniards in the United States. And we also chose to translate Isang Revolucionario in Kapampangan because Isabella was from Pampanga, so we decided to honor this by doing that.
Now, Kyuting, I have a question for you. Being the president, what was the inspiration behind this event?
Actually, we didn't really dig into this theme or this field of topic first, but then we actually required the genre representatives of our dance group to present proposals or possible topics to the coaches that we might or may use on our production this year. And actually, while discussing, the coaches had sparked an inspiration. Like they talked about the Hamilton, they talked about the heroes, and then our coaches were like, why not, let's just do this. So yeah, and then we started to conceptualize from scratch, and then tell the members to research enough about the heroes, especially those unsung heroes. So yeah,
That's great, guys.
Your theme is indeed very creative. Without spoiling to us and the viewers, what is the story behind your concept?
So, like what Kiting said earlier, we asked our members to research about unsung Filipino heroes, and one of the suggestions was Isabella del Rosario. And the coaches decided to pick him because he was a musician and an artist like ourselves, and his story of how, he was a musician, then he was a revolutionary. It was very inspiring and empowering for us too, which was why we decided to pursue him as our main character. In fact, the person who suggested him is actually the one casted as him in our dance film. So yeah, the person that you see in our main poster, that is the person who suggested Isabella del Rosario.
That's amazing, guys. Now, I was really wondering who that person was, but now I got the answer. So, yeah. Now, with your performance being limited to a virtual setup today, what preparations did you make to bring Metong Revolucionario to life?
Of course, we researched first about the history of Isabella, or who we call the Kapitan Bikong. And because this is actually a kind of historical dance film, we wouldn't want mistakes or any other incorrect facts to be shown in our production. So we had our scriptwriters and research committee and even music research committee to find those resources that we can actually use in our production. And actually, we also utilize our members for the editing and also the music mix. So yeah, we actually instead of hiring other editors outside from our dance group, we utilized our members really well. And for other preparations, I think I can also include that we use the February break instead of just resting like the other students. We use the break to actually choreograph with the coaches and practice and training so that we can also focus on the editing in March.
Wow, those are commendable since it is not easy to choreograph an online concert. So with that being said, what were the biggest challenges you faced with the choreography, the promotions, and the like?
In terms of choreography, maybe I think the coaches didn't have a problem with it because they are really talented and artistic. But what challenged us is that our members, our self-discipline and mental health became a challenge for us because of the things happening around us, especially that our country is in a worse situation right now. And if we are really going to compare physical trainings to virtual, the energy and hype that you feel is still different. And yeah, and on the side of promotions, maybe we can say that we had a hard time selling because actually the Department of Education already instructed to not give incentives. So a lot of students didn't really have a reason to buy the ticket. And what we did is just keep promoting our concert and reassure them that our concert is really worth it.
That's amazing, guys. You guys are so hardworking. Just like they say, laban lang, guys. So, moving on, following the success of Animo's virtual performance at the beginning of the academic year, I believe it was back at August, what improvements have you done ever since?
So for the improvements, we had actually more time to prepare compared to our production last year because last school year was not really expected. The situation wasn't really expected. So we kind of just pushed through with our first virtual performance. And this time we didn't separate the genres, and instead we really tried to incorporate them into all just one dance film because that's also our mission and vision as Animove Dance Group. We hope to break barriers between the street, contempt, and folk and have them all united. And we also, like what I mentioned a while ago, instead of hiring editors, voice actors, and music mixers, productions, we utilized our members more. And that really helped us in discovering their talents as well, and also helped us in reducing our use of resources, or utilize our use of resources. Janine, do you have something to add?
Aside from that, we really, like what Cutie said, we really utilized the talents of our members, like the we released a concert trailer. If you may have seen, and the girls singing that exactly remember. So aside from that, not only did we dance in this dance film, our members also acted. So that was really amazing to see how all of us are really talented persons. So yeah.
Wow, that was a great idea to unite all of the dancers, and I'm so glad to hear that the organization was able to improve and explore despite the limitations. Thank you, Cuting and Janine.
Now, moving on, Cuting and Janine, we have this segment of ours, which is what we call Explain the Graph. And it's simple, guys. We'll show you a picture from your organization's Instagram and just give us a brief story behind it. Shall we start?
All right, so for the first photo, since we all want to experience the campus life once again, let's try to reminisce with this one. Can you describe what happened that day?
Okay, I'll be the one. Okay, so what happened basically that day is actually most of Animove Dance Group dancers also joined the house dance, and you can see that we're really many, we're really plenty. And after the house dance, and yeah, Miguel champion, we took a picture with everyone and celebrating. We actually celebrated our Christmas party after that too. And I think this picture can really say that no matter where we are, our heart is still connected because we all love dancing, we all love Animove Dance Group. And shout out to all the 120s. You guys need to experience this campus life.
I'm also hoping that we'll experience it. Now, moving on to the next picture. Neen, this is a picture of you guys in a Zoom call, right? Can you please give us an insight of this?
So we actually mentioned this earlier, the one where we were deliberating on concepts and the concept of what our concert is going to be. So this was one of the first meetings as grade 12 that we had. So we were announcing to the members what the theme is going to be like. It is going to be about unsung Filipino heroes, and so this was one of our first meetings as a whole with the coaches. So yeah.
It's like a new chapter. So now, for this one, how did the first pre-production meeting go?
For me, it was really successful. All of us were pretty nervous because it was our first spearheaded major project as the seniors in our organization, and we practiced 3 times for that meeting because we were pretty nervous, but it went very well. The coaches told us that we did a good job, and yeah, that was really a memorable experience for us.
That's amazing, ladies. You guys are truly motivated due to this, guys. So yeah, before we put an end in today's session, there is more that our archers want to know. So yeah.
And what better way than to answer them through a game that we all know?
A fast talk.
The rules are simple, and all you have to do is answer whichever pops into your minds. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. So first, we have Janine. Dance floor or stage?
Stage.
Yes, it is really fun to perform on stage. So, teach or learn?
Teach, actually.
Yes, sharing our knowledge and talent with other people is indeed very fulfilling. Dancing with a stranger or dancing with the people that you usually dance with?
I think it's much more exciting to dance with strangers.
It is nice to share an interest with someone you don't know. Dancing alone or dancing in front of a crowd?
I personally prefer dancing alone.
Interesting choice right there. So, describe the concert using 3 adjectives.
Creative, exciting, different. Yes.
I bet those descriptions have made the audience even more excited. What was your fondest memory of the preparations for the concert?
I guess one of my fondest memories was the one I mentioned earlier, like our first meeting as the senior officers. Like we practiced until the super late nights, and we were just talking around 12 midnight because we were so like stressed and we couldn't sleep, and it was so nerve-wracking. But in the end, it turned out really fine. So that was again like a super memorable experience.
Aw, I'm sure that's unforgettable. So now for the last question, what is one Animove moment you'll never forget?
I think it has to be the Christmas party that Cuting talked about last year right after our the house dance competition. It's because it was my first celebration of Christmas with the Animo family, and it was super fun. Everyone had a ton of games. We did exchange gifts, and yeah, I can't ever forget that moment.
Yes, I'm sure those moments are the ones that we will always treasure. So that's about it for you, Janine. Thank you for answering the questions.
Now, it's your turn, Cuting. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Don't worry, this will be very easy, okay? So for the first question, what is the most worth it thing you've done for your org?
Worth it? Okay. I think the most worth it thing that I have done for my organization is actually being the president. I think me being the president, I can really see how Animove is really bonded with each other, and as well as with the coaches, and I'm really proud of that. And I can say that all those sleepless nights, stressful days, they're all worth it. And even though there were small bumps here and there, I'd still managed to climb up together with my officers, especially Janine, since she's our production head. Yeah, I think those even with those negative feelings that I feel at times, they're all worth it.
That's great. I'm sure they are also proud of you as an org. Now, if you could dance with anyone here on Earth, Cuting, who would it be and why?
If I can dance with anyone here on Earth, I think I want to dance with Michael Jackson.
He
Yeah.
is truly iconic, right? So now moving on.
Yes,
Choose, Cuting, spontaneity or stability?
stability.
Great choice, great choice. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, Cuting, how close are you guys as an organization?
How close are we in the organization? Am I correct?
Yes, yes.
Actually, I was really nervous, especially when we are the seniors and the 120, we don't really know them, especially that we actually talk to them only in a virtual setting. But then they proved to us that we can still embrace friendships in a virtual setting, and I can see they really have the heart in Animove. And even though it's hard to just talk to them in this big screen or small screen, yeah, I think it's really heartwarming that sometimes they would just hit you up like saying, I'm here for you. If they see you stressing around, they'll just give you a virtual hug, and I think that's really commendable and sweet. Yeah, so I think Animove as an organization is a 10/10.
Truly, you guys are a family. You guys are also sweet. So yeah. Now, if you have one wish, Cuting, what would it be?
My wish right now, I think I wish our production would hit 2,000 audience or more.
Of course, Q-Ting. We'll share this with everyone, I guess. Now, Q-Ting, since I didn't necessarily experience campus life, where is the best place to dance on campus?
Best place to dance. I would say anywhere, but I'm just kidding. But I think the best place to dance, aside from the CADs, where what we call the Henry Grounds, it's very windy there, and we actually have had our dance competition, house dance competition there. So yeah, and maybe my favorite training place is of course our dance studio in 7th floor, 6th floor. I forgot.
That's okay, Q-Ting.
Yeah.
It was necessarily long ago. Now, for the last question, Q-Ting, if you had the world's attention for 30 seconds, what would you say?
Why are the questions so hard? 30 seconds. I would maybe say that I'm really thankful. I'm really thankful that I have the talent, I have the passion to dance, and I hope everyone can also discover their talent and find their passion within. So yeah, I think that's what I would say.
Truly inspiring, Q-Ting. Now, thank you, Q-Ting and Janine. Sadly, that's all the time we have for now. Before we wrap this up, we are giving you the screen to invite the Lasallian community to watch Animove's Metung Revolucionario. Ladies?
So if you guys haven't already bought your tickets, please do watch our dance film Metung Revolucionario this April 9, and the show is going to be streamed at Animo Space at 4 p.m. and at Facebook Live in a private Facebook group at 7 p.m. So don't miss it. It's going to be super worth your money. Tickets are only sold at 170 pesos each. And yeah, we're very excited to see you there.
That's right, Lasallians. Go ahead and buy your tickets and watch Metung Revolucionario on April 9th. Once again, thank you, Q-Ting and Janine, for taking aim right on target with us.
And thank you everyone for tuning in into our program.
For more information on the hottest news within and outside the DLSU community, don't forget to like our social media pages, The Animo on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Once again, I am Rian Benzola.
And I am Denny Agustin,
This is Archer Ask,
where we take aim right on target.
Thank you and have a good day.